began to spread. It turned to cannibalism. First there was a few hundred, then a few million. Trying to find a cure. More and more getting infected. I lost contact with my whole family. Since then I've been working on a cure. Coming closer. I know more and more people are getting infected.
Ready for some experimenting?
Next time, knock. Then wait for me to come to the door. It's impolite to just walk in. I don't care if the whole world's gone to hell. Manners still matter.
Sorry.
I know I'm a scientist. I should be used to this by now. But you stink. Go in the other room.
Whatever happened to manners still matter, asshole?
Trial 146 on subject 1158.
Subject, Steve.
Trial 146 on subject Steve. The subject's skin appears to continue deteriorating, but at a slower rate than most subjects. Complains occasionally of urging for human flesh, unable to repeat findings in a second subject.
They don't call me Special Steve for no reason. Yeah, it won't stop bleeding, like, every day. Shouldn't it be healing?
I thought like the regeneration would start to kick in once the cure took effect, but you're still looking pretty rough.
I mean, this is where I got bitten, so maybe
It could be more.
I think we need to do a little more research on it. So, it looks infected.
I've got this much shipment downstairs. I just need to come on down and sign for them.
How many did you send me this time?
I got 15. I found a whole lot of them over at the local Walmart.
Alright. Send them to floor 4 containment. I don't want more than 3 in a room. I don't want another incident like we had a few weeks ago.
That's understood. I bet you're wondering why I'm here delivering these personally this week.
It is surprising considering you haven't been here for months.
Well, consider this an inspection. I'm just here to make sure that everything's going swimmingly.
We're getting there. Steve's the cure to reversing this disease.
After months of research and this one lowly goddamn piece of shit zombie is all you have to show for yourselves?
Recovering zombie.
Hey, scientists working on one subject. They weren't all logging their experiments correctly. They haven't been able to reproduce another Steve.
Well, consider yourself warned. You've got 6 months to show some results, or the general's shutting this whole operation down.
Fair enough. Let's go sign for these items.
It's getting kind of late. I think we should call it quits for the night.
You're right. You should go home. I'll finish closing up.
See you in the morning.
All right. We need to get to the lab.
Whoa. Manners, Mark. Manners. If I can't just walk into your house, you can't just burst into mine.
Don't waste my time. We gotta go.
Why? What are we doing?
I'll explain later. Let's go. No. We need to get her out.
It's not allowed.
She's my wife. I need to get her out. I need you to help me.
Why me?
Smell. You don't smell like one of them. She won't attack you.
Alright. But you owe me one.
Fine. Chain her up over there.
Easy. Easy. You're not gonna do anything kinky with this one, are you?
Don't be disgusting.
Just making sure, because, you know, I don't want any diseases to get spread around.
Go home.
Alright, careful.
going to fix this. You remember this song? We played it on the night we met. I hate this band, but I pretended to like them because I liked you. The music's terrible, but every time I hear it, I can't help but think of that night. I'm close to a cure. It's a neural disease. But the general's gonna shut us down if I can't produce another Steve. I hate this song.
So, how was the first night back with the wife?
I didn't sleep at all last night. She kept trying to break out of her chains.
She wants your brains.
I think she recognizes me. Even though she's lunging at me like a wild animal, I feel like she knows me.
I think you're reading a little too much into this. To her, you're like a giant meat juice box.
Whatever. Let's get to the lab.
Hey, Mark. I went through the inventory of the new test subjects last night, and it seems like we're missing one. Have you done any experiments in the last few days?
The woman. I tried a new serum. It didn't take. I had to put her in the incinerator.
All right, well, just make sure you fill out the paperwork next time, because we thought we had an escape subject.
I'm sorry. I've been working late. It won't happen again.
We'll make sure it doesn't.
You need to be more careful.
I'm not going to get caught. I need to cure this disease. I want my wife back. Briggs, what brings you to my house?
Would you care to explain to me why one of my men was reviewing security footage and saw you removing one of those things from the facility? What makes you think you can endanger the entire area by bringing one of those feral creatures out here?
She's my wife. I didn't want anything to happen to her.
Something has happened to her. She's infected. She's one of those things now.
I'm close to a cure. I was going to test it as soon as we got back to the facility.
The general wants you to test it now. Get your wife, your little zombie friend, and come on. Your wife is going to be the first one to be fully cured of this little disease.
Why can't we use one of the subjects at the facility?
Because the general said now. If you don't come along, we're going to kill you, your wife, and your little zombie friend.
What are you going to do if this works?
I haven't decided yet.
No. You made me kill my own wife. You made me kill my own wife.
I'm shutting down this facility, effective immediately.
You can't. We're so close.
I don't care how close you are.
I'm not going to kill you, but they will. I was going to kill myself on the day you arrived. Now I see this world's not worth living in.
People faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. streets are uneven when you're down.